I'm back.
Cover, Mac, jumping down.
Back door. Time. You gotta be tools. I'm looking at my back window. I have your tools.
No. Press tools, press. I'm sitting here straight. In the back.
And that is what makes Atlanta FaZe the best team in the game. You hear how much small talk is from every single player. They're consistently calling out everything that they need to do as Cellium is hitting shots like that. 24-15 on a 4, make it a 5. Had the potential to go for the 6 on to Bread. He's not missing any shots right now. Almost up 100 points are going to be Atlanta.
MC being disrespectful on the middle side of the map. Finally gets cut down, but he can take a look at the score. Percept turns around, nearly takes down 2. A few in the feed for the Seattle side, but at the very least, Atlanta trying to contest for as long as they can.
And this has been good work from Seattle right here to just get a good hold. They only allow for FaZe to break it at the final 10 seconds, which allows them to set up off that rotation. But you see number 3 on the minimap, Abizi's going to be here. He's able to find one. Unfortunately, the window's cracked, opens halfway, but he finds a second kill as well. And this is where these streaks can be useful as they find that kill in the back, even though the spawns are still coming in for the surge. They knew that he was going to be sitting towards top fire. 40 seconds left, he spots one bottom middle, makes it a 1v1. Accuracy, Mr. Iceman versus Cellium. He's gonna wrap towards middle alley, and Cellium's able to win it. Huge 1v2 to keep Atlanta FaZe in this. We got a round 11.
Through the wall as Accuracy takes down the 3rd. Cellium, meanwhile, still alive on that 5 spree. Now make it 6. MC, he's gained the strafing run. See if he can continue to add on a glide bomb with it. Can he go for 7? Yes, he will. Atlanta FaZe putting in some pressure from the front. Cellium continuing to be a menace. Now on 8 in a row. Great clearance and great teamwork from Atlanta in such close quarter areas. That's now 9 in a row.
To try to contest Arcades, they take him down. It's going to be another player here, which is going to be Cellium. He finds first. He spots the second, trying to use his tacticals to work in his favor. He takes down John as well.
He's back half. One time. You should have this. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out. I'm at time.
I'm looking mid.
I'm trying to.
He was secret.
Behind me, back door.
And this might honestly turn into an auto veto against FaZe, at least over the next couple weeks, as teams learn and grow. But right now, this is more of just a victory lap time, unless these can string something serious together.
I mean, serious is one way of putting it. We're talking about something truly legendary at this point from the LA Thieves to pull off the win here and sell on a 6, and the moves like that. Oh my, and not going to win it here. They have to go down to the river. LA Thieves already in position. Kenny just gets absolutely destroyed. And hello, glide bomb. Yeah, thanks. I'll have it over by the site. Yeah, on Draza. Yeah, that'll do it. We'll take care of him. Howdy doody. Takes care of Astes as well.
Tick by tick. This rotation, though, it could be massive for either team. Boston Breach, if they can get there and hold it early, might have a chance to come screaming back into this one. If Atlanta FaZe somehow get the bounce, which they might do, Simp is at the back. Keep an eye. This is a pinch going through if they can win these gunfights.
Simp's just going to play his life towards the back. They get Granny's control, and here comes the push. Cellium and Simp combining well. Need a little bit of cover from up top, though. Outside of Granny, Cellium still finds that gunfight. The final trade comes through. It's going to be Abizi. Well, that's not part of the plan, has to be said. Here comes Cellium from behind, though. Could find some kills. Finds one. Simp from the front. Is this the break that FaZe needed? 2-4-7. It's just ticking. Stanley last one. Cellium. And that will be game. FaZe come flying out of the gates in map number 1, and Tuscan falls their way.
MC, stay down time.
Yeah, one on the side. Yo, well done.
Try to stay,
Bottom door, he was weak. I'm going mid.
Their window.
To land them together, find that kind of first blood into breaking this setup is Cell and Simp. Lighten up the feed. They're both on, 5 in a row combined. They have a 6-point lead now. And this man on your screen, we know how good he can be having himself a map, and he's on 5 in a row. I understand, but woo, that was quick. I mean, the major thing for me during that listening is, okay, over at P4, kind of the same scenario where they get the last 20 seconds or so. But at P5, Atlanta FaZe finally make them pay.
I'm putting every 10, okay?
I'm top. Are you top? Are you top?
Practice one, I think.
Watching gate.
And let's
D
all
in front, guys.
Okay.
I need help on time.
Fine, he's challenging.
I'm rotating.
Outer,
I'm rotating, guys. We're rotating inside.
Oh, he's outer.
He's outer, guys. I need
Nice, good shit.
You're on 5.
Good fucking you too.
It's just always kind of messy here, right? Just always.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Really defending B. They're just kind of roaming around. Cell up to 5.
Yeah, it's like they're defending mid-map, like to make sure they kind of dictate where the push is going to come from onto B, and then they collapse. And what a collapse it was. They bring it back, now still holding deep. Or this time holding deep, it'll be Arcitys in the spawn side. They still got to fight around P5. They Cell. That streak has continued through this entire time, now up to 6.
Bag's not up, now you have another split push coming in. 0, Gizmo on one side. Towards P5, the trade's gonna go the way. Now you have the glide bomb. Just Gizmo gonna be by himself, but he gets taken down as well.
It's the lives, man. Like.
And you know, I don't want to put it on one individual. It's very much a team game, but from what we've seen from Gizmo, 7 and 16 in this map 3, he was so crucial for this squad to get him into this position. You need him here in a match like this.
Oh, well, the fact is, like, against this type of team, you might just get locked back here.
Oh, man.
There was a chance the door was open. They're hitting it, and just the hand of Arcitys slapping them, putting them down.
So now it's Cellium all left up to him in a 1v4 situation. His position is going to get called out. He does go for the challenge onto Pred, able to win the first. But now in a 1v3 situation, Bomb Planet at A.
Don't let MC get any bit of information. Don't let him get any easy kills. The first one on the Pred also beams Mac as well.
Hey.
Well, at the moment, you can see they're going to try and get through here eventually, and Cellium will shut him down. And now Mutineers spawning out. We're looking for this points back onto rotations. They probably won't take another big stab at this.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of best case scenario, because you can get stuck back there and then just be completely stuck back there until the next tail comes up, where then FaZe have already had the time to rotate because you're all stuck in the back of the spawn. So both Florida Mutineers, that was kind of damage limitation, but you have rotation, you need to lock in more than that.
Well, at the moment, there's a little bit of push coming in. Florida Mutineers are going to try and get the majority of this time to give them back some breathing room. Cellium, they'll go for top boat control. Beezy gets one down bottom. Looking every single angle, finds a little sneak on the Vivid. Surely not going to take down Dan Paddy.
One more.
Slow the comm sound.
He killed me on ult, guys.
Gets found out there from a Beezy, but the first 30 instantly going the way of the Surge, as now the break could be possible. A trade potentially imminent, but Cellium once again comes out on top. Has had such great numbers, Jay, so far throughout this season, and he is beaming right now at the field.
15 seconds remaining. Now you have to start thinking about that rotation, though. Seattle do not want to give up these back spawns. They're going to try to hold down towards field.
One hardpoint team in the game, and they're putting that on full display throughout these final rotations. It's the Volk in hand.
Team sprints at them and guns 2 down. He's a hero. He flies forward now to Hook. Cell's trying to find kills. Less than 20 seconds. 5 lives. aBeZy knows he's got to go. There's an opening to be had, but Spark is in the beach. He's out deep. He catches one on the push. Can't get any more done. Cell's on the point. Here comes a big moment now. FaZe, this could be it. Having to turn things around, but there's only 3 of them remaining. Asim, what an absolute champion he's been. He rips in. Cell's gone. And another for Asim! Much more to be had. It's Cellium trying to get back over towards the hard point. And you flip spawns now. So LAG are on the favorable side. They're going to manage to get themselves towards P2 in about 15 seconds. They should start getting their feet and getting their butts over towards that next point.
And if they're able to get a couple kills and get FaZe off this point, they will be in prime position, but that might not be the case. Cellium with 3.
Arcitys gets Chris rocked! And now Cell, he's the last man up for his team on this side of the map. This is not a good look with 30 seconds to go.
Come out with your hands up. Well, he was surrounded. Slasher gets taken care of on the flank, but defense has been strong. 25 seconds left. No ticks through, but the laser vision is in.
It's going to take a prayer for NYSL if they want to get some ticks over at that B zone. And Cellium could be in streak territory now at 5. Needs 2 more for the glide. And that's really the only thing to think about. This round looks to be done and dusted It appears like it is going to go Atlanta FaZe's way. A current 13 versus 5 with only 10 seconds on the clock. Not going to be enough for New York to walk away with this. Cellium does now find the 6th. Prim hunting, searching, and that will be the glide bomb. Nearly makes it 8 in a row. Cellium putting those 30 bullets of the automaton to good use.
Now, as we go back onto P1, it'll be Boston this time around, who holds down a little bit of P1 control, but more importantly, those P2 spawns. The game still balanced very evenly between these two teams. Only 20 points separated them. Cellium going to try and find a way out.
I'll speak about it a little bit more when it comes out to averages for both these two teams and where they're scoring most of their points. Of course, the averages, etc., aren't that high for most of these hills, but best hill for the side of FaZe is that P4 barn. And
one shot on the rock.
I
thought he's on the rock. He's on the rock. He's on the rock. Dead. I see that.
I'm trying to go deep left.
I'm more mid right now. Yeah, up top of that. Nice. Top ring.
Good job.
Last guy went top low. Let's go.
They have some clearance out, but they got to find the kills.
And that is a massive moment just to be able to get a little bit of breathing room on this rotation. And hey, breathing room, thy name is Cell. Finding his way out with gunfights like that.
Use guess right, all good. Guess wrong, you did. But now, Prolute, out he goes. Cell through the front. Nice shots. He gets himself his 2nd there. That's a 6 spree with wall tags from Cellium. As this is truly brilliant stuff. That's going to be full streaks now for Cell. You're down 60-ish points. But this could be the makings of something special.
I mean, either way, this is perfect. Right now, you can just flood through P2 like crazy, use the glide to break the spawn. Cellium try to make the play for his team, throw him on the back, and there is number 9. Is anyone going to stop this man, or is anyone going to flip these spawns? There you go. They get the pressure through fire. Talk about moment of the game. He's got the glide. They flip the spawns. Now he's doubling back because he knows he can fight for this time.
Cellium has decided to take it upon himself to just become maybe the greatest there is.
On the game, you get MC in the back spot. 30 seconds left of time, but right now for FaZe, I mean, you collect a little bit of it, you're good. You get kills like this, you are oh so sweet.
He's posted up, and he...
Also, Cellium's position is going to get given up, but he wins a huge one-on-one versus Kenny, so now into 3v2. Varsity can take this gunfight, that'll be massive. But Draza with the trade. Now Cellium in the 1v2, he is on a 4 spree. Might just want to take his time with this one. Cellium always crafty with the strategies. Is he going to spot Envoy? It looks like he does.
He's in the spot. Envoy drops him, now brings it to a 1v1. Cell versus Draza at a round that Thieves don't just need, but almost have to have. Not just in this map, but in the series in its entirety. 25 seconds still to work with as Cellium roams. Draza still hides. 15 on the clock now. Cellium has to make a move. Bomb's gonna be picked up. Draza's gonna have a bit of information to work with. MC, he's gonna lay down the bomb. He's gonna lay down the bomb, and Draza, can he catch him, Jay?
He's going to be able to get this bomb down and also get up with his life. Oh. I don't know if Draza's going to be able to spot him. Cellium sneaks his way into tunnel. Cellium goes big. Cellium in the 1v1. Uses the game clock all the way down to the very end. Plants that bomb at B, gets away with his life. And then with the auto in hand.
Keep waiting for it, but accuracy forced to rotate. Fred in the back is getting challenged by everybody. An extra spawner comes through, but Cellium guns him down. The break in the back and everything that Atlanta need to do right, they deliver.
Post-plant timer, it just happens oh so quickly. There's one trade there for him inside. Van still left up, just 10 seconds to go. They've got to go fast. They've got a chance to do this. Cellium's
he's on the defuse.
He's on the bomb.
It's on Cell again. It's on Cell again.
Looking to get the angle. Gets one, gets two. Dear God Almighty, Cellium again. And not only is that a clutch, but that's number 7 for the streak.
And I'll tell you what, the discipline they go for the player that's actually shooting him first, because Cellium with some nice position off a spawn, Sims right back into play. But Vance is the one player. I think he gets a calm though. Yeah, he got spotted by Sim. One tick, almost in it is. Cellium with the auto, with the pistol, able to find kills. This is not slowing down.
Look at stop.
I don't see it,
I'm starting top. Yo, top, 100% top.
Ben,
watch out top. Ben, watch out top. He's jump down, 100% jump down. He's close right corner. Nice, good job, boys. 20 seconds. Oh my god. You're on 6 steps. No, I'm already out, okay? There's two. One shot. Yeah, 3. That's a good time.
Okay.
I'm gonna pitch him here. Cellium currently on 5 in a row, but to RC's POV we go. He's struggling to get going right now, 7-14. And we've got a nail biter, 10-point advantage to Atlanta FaZe. The Swarm going to come out from CleanX, and they're soaking up the time inside 5. But Cellium, he's the one that's working on these streaks. Does he find an opening here? Can he get multiple kills? There's a couple in front. There's one. Up to 6 now. Looking for that glide. He just got eyes on the cross for Vance.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about RC struggling, but they still have the lead, right? It's like, what happens if he gets going? Did he find number 7? He can. Gets the glide bomb. Cellium up to 8, but there is a break, I would think.
Big old nade takes care of that one still. Atlanta FaZe back into the hard point, finding that time. Seattle Surge still on the outside now, looking to take control of the backside of the map for Grannies. All good now. They can hold on to that. No questions asked. Cellium on a 3 spree, trying to make his way forward as well. We see Arstees with a bit of an adaptation there, chance. MP40 out, trying to find kills as well. Desperately trying to break the, the blend that he's in right at this moment in time. And Cellium, a lovely bit of work there. 4 spree. Now the entry towards the hard point. Can he get any more out of here? Waiting for reinforcements to show up.
And this is the moment where FaZe can try to turn this map into a battle. They need this break, but Cellium taking so long, but once he strikes, gets the kill, looking for the reach out, but you gotta check every single corner. There's the next one, but his teammates are falling.
This could be it. Yeah, no, he's shooting the truck though to at least explode it. Cellium, it takes 2 to take him down. The second one's there, but shoot back.
Neptune eventually finds that kill and they get the break, but Atlanta FaZe answer right on back with 3 in the feed, securing 30 seconds remaining on this P3, knowing that all of LAG are not going to spawn out towards 10. You can start to apply some pressure in towards the middle of the map. Cellium from top, Grandma is currently on a 4 spree. Can potentially find this 5th onto Slash. He knows the 6 doesn't even need to shoot him. Abizi with great shots able to take him down. And what a great response from Atlanta FaZe to get themselves right back into this game. After they get this, it should be like a 5 to 6 second game at that point.
And that's one of the scariest things there. We always talk about with the Atlanta FaZe. It's like, oh, you got to face off against Sip and Abizi, the tiny tears.
It's going down for P1 control, but only points scored after 20 seconds.
Yeah, right there, Seattle. They do have the favorable spawn, but Atlanta FaZe, they won a majority of these gunfights, so they're going to be early set up for this P1. 30 seconds left, and just to touch a little bit more on what these teams do specifically on this map, Seattle are #1 in rotation win percentage, 2nd in break percentage, but 8th in hold percentage. And then for Atlanta side, they are 11th in rotation win percentage, 4th in hold percentage, and 3rd in break. So these guys are right next to each other in break percentage. The thing that really stands out is Seattle are a lot better on the rotation, #1 on this map. So as long as they control it by controlling the spawn, they should find some success.
Well, Cellium didn't actually see that play go up top there as well, and a little bit of pressure coming towards P2. And now you can see whether or not FaZe can hold this. There's a lot of Seattle players making their way through, but the kills are all coming through for FaZe so far. Difficult to break with just all the pre-fire and nades that will be raining through this hard point the entire time.
But Atlanta FaZe, they have more bodies currently in the point. They were able to win these gunfights, accuracy with the big 2-piece. So now allow his teammates to get in the point, but Arcedes follows up with 2 of his own. Now all of Seattle Surge continuously spawning out towards top roof, and then Atlanta FaZe, they're just starting to run away with this game. You need Mac to start stepping up. He really didn't have a great performance, 0.86 in the series versus Minnesota. This is the guy that is the X factor for me on this squad.
Sim's going to go for the chow, but Precious, thank you. Absolute gunny. And now it's only going to be Cellium left in a 1 versus 3. A technical 1 versus 4 if he can make it. But this is a disaster.
Yeah, versus Seattle, someone just commit towards hopping the bomb. There's no way everyone should be looking for where Cellium is on the map. But now he makes it a manageable play. 1v2, you know that one player is flanking. Gets a couple shots onto Mac, but accuracy is on a bomb. Huge 1-on-1. Now you have to get him a bomb. And Cellium with the 1v4 for Atlanta FaZe. I cannot believe what I am witnessing. What a round from MC. I can't believe that one, Bryce.
Seattle Surge just threw everything into the bin. Cellium A technical 1 versus 4 as he got the trade, and he played them like a fiddle. But this is the one that Nero had when Rome was burning.
Cellium's approaching a 40 bomb.
Yeah, there wasn't, a couple of hills.
Hey, he's getting close. That's 38.
Around that, really, the first P5 when Paris shot back into this in P1, I mean,
39.
This would be one of the best Bokashes we've ever seen in terms of they're trading well. Clock still paused. So he talks about it now. Now this is the push that FaZe needed. And they have control. Now only 9 lives. Make it 8.
Well, it changes real quick when you're able to be on the point the entire time, right? A minute 20 doesn't look like a ton. Still, people all around him finally will drop, but you get a little added utility now.
You got that insurance if you need it. Over towards B. They can close the door right here on Tusk and Cell heating up now with the pistol.
It's going to be Cellium. He finds a 2-piece. One player left is going to be Awakening. He spots him, give him all 3, and he's able to flip those spawns. Now Florida, not on the better side, has to try to break this from Cliff, and Atlanta FaZe have everything cut off.
On aBeZy, he's up in their face. Eventually does fall, but Atlanta, with the lead change, now have got boat set up for them. It's going to all be onto this Mutineers attack, but Atlanta got them right where they want them as they can win it. Fight Cellium up close or far away. He can do it with any weapon in this game. Atlanta have got to be hyped. Let's step aside and go to a listening with FaZe.
Mike middle on me. Okay, Mike middle, one shot, weak. I'm staying down. I hear you. I'm team Mike.
I'm trying to look right. You're missing Mike. He's weak. No, watch out. You're right. Behind you.
I want to face.
Mike is in the bed. Nice. Right to Caesar, guys.
One shot.
You're right.
Okay.
Push out if you can, Tyler.
Okay.
You got one. I have ring right now.
Go back. MC. I want to switch. I don't think they push. One top tower. Two middle. Chris, I want to face. Tell me. I'm nading new. Yeah, I'm nading too. Another shot. Oh my god. I need him on you. I got needed. I'm gonna try to slide across. Okay. I'm trying to slide across.
Fast and fiery comms out of the Atlanta FaZe. Cellium still sitting on that 6 spree, but Jay, they've got so much time at the boat. Now they've got their spawns right where they want them. As soon as they break in at beach, this lead could start to break open that much more. Hill broken into and glide bomb earned as well.
And now this gets scary because Cellium was taking his time just to find that 7th kill. Earn himself this glide bomb. 30 seconds left on this P3. Florida have to force to try to break it from the front. You cannot allow Atlanta FaZe to get this much time. They're only going to be about 15 seconds out from closing this game. They have a glide bomb to work with, but it's all on Simp. Off the rotation, he's able to find the first, and that's going to be 3 dead. Florida still with those back spawns, Awakening at least there to take down Simp. Secures those spawns for Florida, but now, in the back of your mind, that glide bomb can come into play.
That's something Florida are going to have to be prepared for. The glide could come in at any moment. Cellium looks to position himself just behind the tank. Calls it in. And the Mutineers look to scramble somewhat. Goes for the guaranteed kill onto 2Real. That's the opening that they've been waiting for. And they're rewarded for their efforts.
That's a big tick from Florida. Now 13-13, make it 12-13. As Fraser going back and forth, but Cellium with the beams onto Awakening.
Match to match, but it's Cell winning that one-on-one. Now sets up FaZe over towards P2. Now maybe you're looking for that glide bomb. The timing, does it go his way or does it? The slide hits. He can do it with the auto. He can do it with the MP40, an MVP for a reason.
Yeah, guy's a freak.
Yes, he'll get the glide. I'm going to know.
Cellium's got to go quick before the setup can really come on through for the side of Thieves. Envoy tries to get out. It kind of lines up. Octane will fall 3v3.
Oh my goodness, Cellium. He's found 2 already. He's trying to find the 3rd as well. The tap comes through, but he gets away. And somehow now it's just Draza left alone in a 1 versus 2. Cellium is trying to figure out where this player is coming from. And he's going to find him at the same time. Draza, super weak, 2 health.
He got off it. Arcity's had to jump off it. Draza, did he see him? Yes, he did! Oh! Can't line it up with a Cellium. The retake will be wonderful. It's Cellium with 3.
Has found it! Cellium now in a 1 versus 3, a 1 versus 2, but he's in no man's land, and time is running against him.
It's running against him, but there is more than enough time for a player of Cellium's ilk to try and find this one. Draza in the corner, it's going to be lined up.
Playing him behind, but look at the flank coming in. It's going to be Sal that's trying.
to find the openings behind. He's at least able to take down 2. The numbers go the way of FaZe again.
Atlanta FaZe able to find that lead. A very good job here, but this scrap time going to be key because, I mean, you look at the score. If FaZe get the rest of this, they're going to be a couple of seconds away. We know how messy P5 will be. So Surge, I'm not saying they have to be perfect, but darn near close.
Spawned over towards that side last time around. Cellium now pressing that issue. Big gunfight going on over towards P1. Now Kenny's going to win. The spawn comes in there for Thieves. They flip it themselves. The gunfight does not go the way for FaZe. And now time's being run up, but Cellium will find 2 very easily kills.